Hi guys, welcome to Witchy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? I have no idea what day it is because I'm on holiday at the moment. I think it's Wednesday. Here is this month's Witchy Essentials box. This is the July box. So I don't think it will be themed because the Lammas box comes out just before August. So here's what we've got in it. Sorry, I'm filming on a different camera today, so I might be a little unstable. I don't have my current setup going on. Let's have a look at what we've got. Let's take out the box. Ooh. Throwing things around. That'll be the tea tree oil then, I suspect. That's the make and bake. We've got some blue candles. And I noticed we've also got nettle and hawthorn. I feel like we had nettle and hawthorn very recently. They're both protection herbs. I wonder if we had them in the spell box. And I'm thinking the spell box instead of the Witchy Essentials. Either way, you know, they're always useful. So, yep, protection herbs. Hawthorn is also... And we've got, as always, the write-ups about them here. So we've got the blue spell candles. I think we've had blue spell candles recently too. So it must be a themed one for something that we've also had in something else. Or time has just gotten away from me, because who can believe it's July already? We're already in the third quarter of the year. So... nettle, cleansing and detoxifying herb, diuretic, used to drive out negativity and unwanted spirits. We've got hawthorn, the Mayflower, fishing magic. We definitely have had at least hawthorn recently. I know we've had nettle recently, but we've definitely had hawthorn, because I remember it saying Mayflower and thinking, hang on a minute, shouldn't we have had Mayflower in Beltane? And then fishing magic, and I was like, what's fishing magic? And it was literally... magic to do with fishing. Where while fishing to ensure a good catch. I wonder if this is maybe no, it can't be a duplicate box because I've got a different thing. I don't know. Anyway, they're useful and I'm almost out again, so it doesn't matter. So there's hawthorn. And then we've got one that we haven't had before. This is definitely a new one. This is skullcap. Now skullcap is nice as a tea. And if you are like me and you don't like lavender or chamomile, this is a good alternative. So skullcap, also known as mad dog weed, on account of its supposed ability to cure rabies. I didn't know that. Well known among Cherokee and other Native American tribes, used in large doses to bring on visions during spiritual ceremonies, so it's hallucinogenic. Used as a mild sedative and sleep aid. Also used to reduce nausea, muscle cramps, tremors, headaches, stress, pain, seminal emissions, impotency, sharp stinging pain in the upper extremities, night terrors, sleeplessness, sudden wakefulness, frightful dreams and insomnia. So it's one of those... I suffer from nerves, therefore I take it. But warning, avoid if pregnant, safe in normal amounts, but overdose can cause confusion and giddiness and possible seizures, presumably due to its mild hallucinogenic properties. Magical uses, relaxation and peace, used in sleep pillows. Used to bind oaths and consecrate vows, hand fasting, etc. I didn't know that. The coins dressed with attraction oil. Oh, keep skull cap. Let's read the whole sentence. Keep skull cap in a saucer with some coins and dress it with attraction oil to attract gifts of money. Meditation, etc., etc. Okay, so skull cap, that's a new one. It smells grassy. You know when you've mowed the lawn and it's been a couple of days and there's dried grass in the lawnmower? That's what it smells like. It's quite pleasant, but it's also quite strong. So we also have tea tree essential oil, which is, I'm sure most of you know, a beauty aid. It's a mild astringent, good for your skin. A lot of people say to use this on pets for anti-flea treatment. Don't do that. Don't, especially on cats. Tea tree is poisonous to cats if ingested, and it can cause kidney failure in dogs. Do not use tea tree direct on your pet. Okay? Don't. It's okay if it's in a solution that it's mixed with other stuff and watered down, but never ever put neat tea tree oil onto an animal, ever. You shouldn't really use it on your own skin, neat either, but the oils tend to be mild, and as long as you're putting it on abrasions and stuff like that, it tends to be okay. But, you know, you shouldn't ingest it or anything like that, because it can cause you a lot of problems. You wouldn't want to ingest it. It smells vile. It smells like hospitals. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but it's okay. Oh, and I see he started... Now, this is one that's been made by Crafting Magic, by Terry and Julie. And he started putting warnings on the labels and information on the labels. So 100% pure. So it's 100% essential oil. It's not mixed with a carrier. It's got the Latin name. It's got the origin of the tea tree plant, which is Australia. Part used leaves and twigs. And then the process, steam distillation, which if you've seen the film Perfume, you'll know all about. And it also has the warning, keep out of reach of children and pets, do not use externally, always dilute. So this is strong stuff, but handy to have in the medicine cabinet. So that's our basics. We've also got a little empty jar, which says that we've got something to make that involves a jar. Branwen's cream. Let me take out the piece of paper quickly. It's got oats and cocoa butter in the ingredients, so I'm guessing it's a face cream. So, oats, glycerin, emulsifying wax, cocoa butter, olive oil and tea tree oil. Oh, we're using the tea tree oil in it, so yeah, it's probably a face cream. Quick scan, what are we doing? Oats have skin softening and healing properties to refresh, rejuvenate and relax. Olive oil packed with anti-aging oxidants. Cocoa butter for moisturisation, healing and soothes dry and sore skin. And we have a confidence ritual to use with it. So it doesn't actually say what it's for. It just says it makes a nice cream. Oh, this cream is both softening and beneficial for dry skin. Oh, that's useful because that's what I've got at the moment. A confidence ritual. Basically a bit of a pamper session bit of meditation, cleansing, having a bath or shower, visualization of energy, and massaging the cream into your skin. So that sounds really nice, actually. We're going to have to make some of that. So you've got to melt the cocoa butter and wax, and then mix in the others to create an emulsion. So it's not a solution, it's an emulsion. They mix together. They don't dissolve. Leave it to soak. Oh, it's quite a long one. So you heat it, then you leave it to cool for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you leave your oats to soak for 5 minutes. Then you need to mix it slowly. Then you have to whisk it, and then you have to wait for it to cool, and so on. So it's a good hour or so's process, which is unusual for these. They don't normally take that long, but it's not an hour of doing stuff, it's an hour of waiting for things. The cream will last 10 to 14 days, which is a pretty decent amount for that. That kind of amount would do probably after a shower, you know, face, hands, maybe feet, arms, legs, whatever. A few times, I would think. So I'm quite enjoying. I'm quite looking forward to trying this one. I think that'll be rather nice because I do suffer with dry skin, especially on my hands and my face. So I'm going to have a go at that one. I'll let you know how I get on. And here's all our ingredients. Obviously the tea tree oil is separate, it's there. Our little pot for putting it in. And if you're going to use these for, I mean, they are cleansed and steamed before he sends them out. But obviously they've still been touched and so on. So if you want to make sure that this doesn't have any bacteria or anything, then you need to cleanse it with either boiling water or alcohol and let it dry before you put your cream into it. So make sure it's sterile. You can also use something like the kind of solution that you use on babies' bottles. I can't remember what it's called, but you get this soapy solution that you mix with hot water and you soak babies' bottles in it. That's a sterilising solution as well. So if you have that hanging around, you can use that too. But the easy way is just spray it with alcohol like you would with your makeup, or ordinary boiling water, and then shake it out to dry it rather than wiping it out. So there you go. There is our Witchy Essentials box for July with a face cream and our 3 herbs, an oil and some candles. And actually the face cream looks really, really nice. I'm impressed with this, and I've never had skullcap or used it, so I'm very pleased to get that. So the fact that these 3 are things that we've had before, it doesn't really bother me. Who can't use another set of candles, right? And I do like my nettle tea, so yeah. Right then, there we go. I shall see you all very soon for another one. Bye.